The following report contains stories of a fictional nature. No facts were harmed in the making of this broadcast. A strong sense of humor is advised. This is Vaguely News.
Very good morning to you. It's Saturday, June the 17th, 2023. Welcome to a special edition of Vaguely News, featuring a three-part interview with President Squirrel Ramancola. Hello, Mr. President. Can you hear me?
I can't hear call.
Try using the other feed. Yeah, that one. Right. Okay, Mr. President, can you hear us now?
Yes, there you are. I can hear you. Who are you?
It's Rob Vega, sir, from Hot 1027 for the interview from South Africa.
Yes, indeed. Of course. Please, Mr. Vega, call me Squirrel.
Right. Okay, Squirrel. How are things there wherever you are?
Fine, everything's fine, but the food is rubbish. No decent meat, just something called borscht. I think it's supposed to be soup, but it tastes like dishwater.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, sir. I mean, Squirrel. By the way, if I may ask, how did you get the name Squirrel?
When I told my friends that I wanted to be the big boss of South Africa, they said I was nuts, like a squirrel.
I get it. And your surname, Ramancola?
Well, Mr. Vega, when you work as hard as I do, you need something to take the edge off.
So, Mr. Ramancola, I'm sorry, Squirrel, you were saying something earlier about how hard you work, but, many people in South Africa complain that you haven't done much at all during your time as the big chief.
Well, I like to spend time thinking about what needs to be done, and that can be very tiring.
Yeah, but that's not really the same thing as actually doing anything, is it, Mr. President? Sorry, Squirrel.
Mr. Vega, I understand how uninformed people might think that. But when you are as important as me and my comrades, you realize that what ordinary people think is not very helpful. Thinking is like working, but without all the stress.
Meaning you do absolutely nothing.
Mr. Vegas, sometimes you must remember that when you actually do something, there's always somebody that criticizes what you've done. I haven't even done anything, and you are already criticizing me.
Well, not me personally, sir. Squirrel. A lot of South Africans are saying that.
Which South Africans? I will make sure that we launch a commission of inquiry into these people and force them to give us evidence of all these things that we are supposedly not doing.
Mr. President, we're into our final moments of the interview. May I just ask what your plans are to end the conflict there, wherever you are?
Mr. Las Vegas, I cannot tell you what my plans are because my plan is not to have a plan. It has worked well for me in South Africa, and I believe it will work for the people here too.
No plan?
Correct, no plan. Plans and planning create stress, which is the true enemy. I have managed to stay young and vibrant and rich by doing as little as possible. This is the key to my success. You should try it too. Keep it simple. The best solution is often the simplest.
Like boiling water to make it drinkable?
Exactly.
Not if you don't have power.
What did you say?
Nothing, Squirrel. Any final words for the people of South Africa?
Well, Robert Vega, you can tell them I will be back soon and they should try not to miss me too much.
I don't think that'll be a problem, sir.
I told you to call me Squirrel.
Sorry, Squirrel.
Yes, well, I must go. There's some drama here. The security people say they found some Krugerrands in my bags.
For Vaguely News, I'm still Rob Vega. And that's it for our special edition of Vaguely News, featuring a three-part interview with President Squirrel Ramancola. More on The Rob Vega Show next Saturday, and from Monday you can listen to the full Vaguely News interview with President Ramancola on hot1027.co.za under podcasts, as well as on my Instagram, World Voice Guy.
Rob Vega, 9 a.m. to 12 p.m. weekends. Hot 1027.